Hey everybody, Terry Barr here, and I really want you to join me in welcoming in. We have such an amazing thing to talk about today. We have Cameron and Ellie Kennedy. They are artists based in the Madison area, but they are doing something really important for people halfway around the world. You guys, thanks so much for joining us.
Hi, Terry. How are you today?
Oh, it's so wonderful to see both of
Oh,
you.
happy Earth Day, by the
Oh
way.
yeah.
Oh, you
Happy
guys
Earth Day,
too. I
everyone.
know. Earth Month is what
Yeah,
I always kind of go with it.
yeah. His birthday month as well. His birthday's actually on 420.
Oh my
So
gosh,
bizarre.
happy
But so, yeah, a couple days ago.
Thank you.
hmm
Thank you.
birthday! Well,
So
you
thank you for
are,
having us. Thanks for having us.
yeah, and you are putting together this, I'm going to call it kind of a very special music focused benefit for Ukrainian child refugees.
That's right.
It's coming up this Saturday. It is April 30th at Heid Music on the west side of Madison. I have to ask you, there's been ways to help, but I think so many of us feel kind of out there that we don't know what to do. I mean, I bought a t-shirt. This is, in
Oh,
support of Ukraine,
Cool.
but
hmm
this is a much bigger way to get involved. Why did you decide to do this?
Um,
well, we're from the International Peace Orchestra, and so our group of collective musicians find good causes to do benefit concerts. The last time you and I spoke was for the Afghan refugees
Oh,
who had landed here in Wisconsin, and now it is the Ukraine refugee children. And we've teamed up with a bunch of Madisonians to help us out with this benefit concert that we're having this Saturday from 1 to 3 at Hyde Music.
that is incredible. I just looked up the numbers too, and they're kind of frightening when you think about it.
yeah.
There are close to now 2 million children that have left Ukraine. They're in
Mm.
countries outside of Ukraine. Another 2 million are, I'm just going to say, stuck in Ukraine with nothing.
Right.
I'm going to guess that this is really the bigger piece of why the International Peace Orchestra wanted to get together and do something like this. What is the International Peace Orchestra?
Well, it's just a group of like-minded musicians here in Madison. We're music educators. I'm in the mental health field, and we just love using the power of music to help. So we've been doing this for a few years now, and we've worked with folks who support immigrants, homeless shelters here, both
Mm-hmm.
kinds, a number of other really awesome causes. And part of what
First responders.
first responders,
Uh,
part of what we really love doing is actually, you know, it connects in a number of ways. And one of the ways is that we put on stage these incredible people and we get to thank them. For one of the benefits, a really amazing moment that we had was this beautiful young lady who's working with the homeless folks. And she's like really kind of sweet and shy, and we're obnoxious out there musicians. And we was just sort of surrounded her and said, I hope you know you're incredible,
oh,
working with really difficult, some not particularly solvable moments,
right.
but still having the courage to confront them, right? And that's kind of this situation. Like I don't know if how much we raise is going to help specifically, but it won't not, and it reminds us of the things that we need to be caring about and sending energy and love and
Hmm.
all those kinds of things. Oh, I got off about the
Absolutely.
band, but
Absolutely.
we're just a bunch of crazy musicians having fun. That's
I love
basically what the
it.
band is.
But the whole idea too of sending energy and love along with hopefully some cash that can help these kids.
Right.
Again, we've mentioned it's happening at Hyde Music again, Madison's West Side. It's Mineral Point Road and Tree Lane, real easy to find. Next Saturday afternoon, starting at 1 o'clock. But this
hmm
is really going to be different too. So I
Oh
need you
God.
to explain to
Yeah.
me. You're calling it a silent concert. What
Yeah.
is
Well,
that?
I did it to confuse myself and everybody else. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you've got
No,
our attention.
yeah, okay, so I'll see if I can describe it. So,
Okay.
the last little while, a lot of us musicians have been working from our home studios, and we've enjoyed the incredible fidelity and of those environments. And having gone back into the local area, I realized how difficult it is to transfer really good quality musical experience. Sometimes in small venues, they're very reverberant. There's a lot of talking, a lot of these delicate harmonies and things. It's difficult to really experience that. So I went searching into technology, and there's a wonderful American company that has made this technology that broadcasts the sound of audio as put into, say, a live situation into an app on people's phones, and they put their headphones on and they listen to like studio live quality sound while they're sitting in front of the band. But the band sounds nothing like because they're going all electronically, and my drummer has electronic drums,
Oh,
and
wow.
my gear is has electronic signals so that it sounds like it's coming through an amp. So if you walk into the room, all you'll hear is la 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 la, tick 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 tick
Oh
tick
my
tick,
gosh.
right? But if
Yeah.
you put your headphones and connect up to the app, now this is all on a wing and a prayer, I tell you,
Cutting edge
because
technology, first time used in
we're
Madison,
doing it
for
all
sure.
ourselves. So I
Yeah.
would call this kind of a soft open. We've never succeeded. We've never done this before. So
Nobody has
I'm
here
hoping,
in
yeah, this
Madison.
is
Oh
no
my
one's really
gosh.
tried this sort of thing before. But I'm hoping that it's going to give us a really amazingly intimate experience, because we as performers and our friends, they have very tight knit harmonies and beautiful acoustic instruments and grand pianos and
Yeah.
stuff. And to be able to kind of put your headphones and go, wow, that sounds great, and then take it off and not have to yell at the guy next to you. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Well,
So
hopefully
that's
everybody just listens anyway, because this sounds like it's going to be incredible.
The thing is, everybody's going to have to bring their headphones,
you
and
got to
so
bring a phone, you got to
Wow.
download an app, you got to get on the specific wireless network,
which
and
will explain all that.
good headphones. If you can do that, then we might succeed. If it all falls apart, I've got a speaker and we'll just enjoy sitting around
It's
and
still going to be an amazing show no matter what. And
Yes.
I
right.
understand now people obviously can come to Heid Music and be there as a participant the way you've described it, but you're also going to be streaming on a Facebook page?
I believe, yeah, we're
Yes,
going to
we have
try
the
and
International Peace Orchestra page on
Okay.
Facebook. We'll stream it, and we'll stream the QR code. Is that what it's called?
the
Q-
QR
Oh,
code is
QR code.
that code that you
Yeah,
point your phone at, and it will take you directly to the
the
GoFundMe
GoFundMe.
link of where we're raising money. So that
excellent.
we're trying to make it as easy as we can, because it does sound a little confusing at the moment for a lot of folks, you know.
I
But for those coming live, just bring your phone and your headphones. We'll teach you how to do everything. It's really
Yeah.
easy,
Yeah,
really
and you
easy.
plug in headphones, you know, the old school wires into your phone. That's gonna give us a better chance, even though I think the Bluetooth will work as well. I'm just trying to make everything as
Make it sound as good as
hopefully,
possible.
simple and sounding so good and for such a good cause.
We'll
You know, you
also be
mentioned,
joined by two bands.
oh,
Two
yes,
other
tell
bands
me
are joining
more.
us. The Krause Family Band, who is a tight knit family group of intricate harmonies
Ooh,
singing kind of Americana songs, although they are original artists as well. All of our music is original. And then also the Red Door Duo, which is Helen Avankian and Dave Irwin, the guitar picking, finger picking champions of the world.
yeah. Oh,
Um,
they
she
are
was, yeah, in like
terrific.
2017 or something. She's
Yeah, I
really
think
awesome.
Yeah.
2015. But and so they'll be joining us, and we have many sponsors as well. Hyde Music is giving us a lovely ukulele that's going to be for our silent auction.
Oh,
So everything will be laid out in the room. When you come, you'll be able to bid on things, as well as our cohort, Heidi from the band The Bitter Nothings, is helping us on the other side of things
yeah.
by creating a silent auction. And she's even gathered all the local bands' CDs as a big gift package, but all the local
Ah,
bands, a great big package of CDs. That'll be in the silent auction as well.
oh, and everybody's going to want to get their hands on something like that. That's
Yeah,
super cool. We'll
I,
be sure to share all of this information
sure.
on the Max Inc. radio
Oh, thank
Facebook
you. I
page
Oh,
really
that
as
sounds
appreciate
really,
well.
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned the GoFundMe page. I checked that out. Did you guys know you're already beyond halfway to your goal? I mean, I don't want to keep
No,
anybody away, but
no,
yeah,
I thought we, oh,
yeah. Yeah, but I think this means people
Wow.
still need to come out and
Oh,
support and push it way beyond what your goal
oh,
is.
yes, yes. Well, I'm so glad that people are giving ahead of time. It really helps us. It really helps us to roll in the excitement for sure.
Absolutely. Oh my
Yeah, I'm
gosh.
so happy to hear that. Thanks for telling
Oh, yeah,
us.
my pleasure. I'm
That's
glad to
great.
bring
I'll
you
have to go
some
look
good
at it.
news. And you're partnering with UNICEF too, so you can be sure the money gets to the kids who need this.
Exactly.
What are your hopes? What do you hope you can walk away after this? How do you want to feel, or maybe anybody who's there, how should they feel after this?
Well,
Wow, that's
thanks
a
for
great
asking.
question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I used to be in ministry, and so I was able to cater going out of the house, and since then I've become disabled by Lyme disease, a different discussion. And so for me, any way that I can still live my life in a giving way that I have my whole life, I just happen to be one of those people that loves people. I just love people. I love international, hearing stories about things. I feel the suffering very deeply, being that I am that sensitive. And one of the things that I wanted to have happen that actually happened yesterday was I wanted to let Ukrainians know to be able to come to the concert. And we looked for different restaurants and that. But actually, I was alerted to a Ukrainian musician on a Madison musician group on
Oh,
Facebook.
yeah.
And I started writing about it. And he said he was so happy to meet other local musicians. He's going to bring his whole family and all of his
Oh,
Ukrainian friends. He lives in Fitchburg. And
Wow.
so for sure we'll have, audience members that are, going to be there that are Ukrainian and also wanting to find out more about the International Peace Orchestra and how he can fit in. And he's an original songwriter as well. So, and that's what we love to do. We love to collaborate. And it's all about peace, love, social justice, anything that can broaden our minds and widen our hearts.
Wow, cool. And I'm
yeah.
also, if this sort of experiment works, what I'd like to do moving ahead is I can take this kind of imprint, and I'm thinking of expanding into some partnerships with musical programs where we hopefully will go in as the peace orchestra. We'll take some of our tunes and we'll integrate into higher education musical programs and kind of educate on how to use music and take it to the community and connect with the
Oh,
community.
that's beautiful.
That's kind of a fun idea,
It
I think,
really
to
is.
show the kids how you can step beyond the educational boundary and then kind of take it to the streets in a certain way.
Also,
So,
being able
Oh,
to take the technology, where, in bars, libraries, restaurants,
yeah,
where
yeah.
maybe traditionally they haven't been able to have a bigger band because it's just been too loud, for the patrons. And
That
then with
makes
this
sense.
technology, people bring their own headphones,
Yep.
they can hear what they want to, and, take one out to talk or to order, and that.
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, we don't really know. I mean, I've seen YouTube videos of silent
silent
discos where
disco.
everyone's like,
Yeah.
"Wow, it's great," and it's something that will happen moving forward, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cutting
it sounds
edge.
like,
Yeah.
well, you are doing it, so it's going to happen. What a way
I
to
appreciate
immerse
your
yourself in the
confidence.
music.
So funny.
Well, since I
Okay.
have you here, do I dare ask for just a little sample of what people may be able to hear on Saturday?
Sure.
Oh,
Sure.
good. Okay.
We're a little unrehearsed. I
And
just got off work, but what should
we'll
we?
just do
We'll.
well,
Oh, okay.
maybe just one verse of a song that we wrote called Tanks Against the Flowers.
Oh,
And in the
wow.
byline is the flowers always win.
Love it.
So we'll just do a little bit of it. Make sure we have a good tempo though.
How's that?
It's too slow.
It's too slow. We need
Yeah.
to go faster.
One, go.
Are we good? Okay.
Tanks against the flowers always win. Tanks against the flowers on the battlefields within. Tanks against the flowers, let the thunder of the trumpet sound. Tanks wear down when the flowers hit the ground, seeds rise up to life again.
Oh, you
We got
guys.
through it.
Oh.
Sending love and peace out to everybody in Radio Land, and we really hope to see you Saturday.
Yes, give me the details again. Heid Music.
Heid Music from
A
1 to
great
3.
local, I might say, a great local music store, one of the few that still remains, you know.
Yes.
So we love to support local businesses, right?
So it's Saturday
Absolutely.
from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And if you come a little early, we will teach you how to get your phone ready. You have to bring
Oh.
your phone and your headphones and your friends and some money for our silent auction.
Yeah. And if
It's
you
a free concert.
succeed,
It's a free concert.
I'll make you stand at the door and help the next guy work it out.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
recruit you.
Cam and Ellie, thank you. And in particular, thank you for what you're doing to make a difference for others, but bringing our community together to be able to do this. Thank
Wow,
you
Terry,
so
thank
much.
you for the great interviews
Thanks for
that
the
you do
invitation,
and
yeah.
getting together great musicians who just love music and know that it's a healing device.
It
So.
really is. Music
Yeah.
is medicine. I always say that.
Oh, that's it. Music
Yep,
is medicine.
Music is medicine.
All right.
Take care and thank you. And again,
Thank you
everybody,
very
that
much.
is Cam and Ellie Kennedy and their big fundraiser for the children in Ukraine who at this point are considered refugees, happening this Saturday, April 30th, starting at 1 o'clock at Heid Music on Madison's West Side. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you there.